Every time we went out, we kept getting faster and faster, and I mean, yeah, I would say that was that. It's just going to take laps, right? And then tomorrow's going to be a completely different deal. Today was all about speed, and tomorrow's going to be about hitting your marks, not hitting walls, and being there at the end. So I know the pace that I was running and kept getting better, that we're going to be able to run that tomorrow. So we'll just see where it all plays out. But man, it was awesome. I enjoyed it because it's a constant challenge for yourself to keep pushing further and further into the corner and not overstepping it, because I think you guys saw that one time you overstep it, if there is no second chance. It's you hit a wall, you're going to bounce off into the other wall. You overdrive it, you're probably going to slide right into the tire barriers. So it's just finding that line, and I'm probably going to call Jensen or reach out to him because he's done this and it shows. So between him, it's bad that I don't know the 91's name, but he's I was watching him heel toe, and that was super impressive. So it's just laps and don't get in any wrecks tomorrow.
So no time to debrief with Jensen before you? No,
I mean, I was in Group A, and I stayed out there the whole time, and really to get out of your car, go over and talk to him and jump back in, I didn't have time to do that. So I just had to kind of look at SMT and kind of gather the things that I could. And every time we went out, we kept getting faster. It's just you just got to keep pushing it harder and harder and harder, and trust that the car can take it.
And the heat in the cars?
It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot, but I guess that's why we drink a lot of water, and we do this all the time. That's why we can deal with it.
Are you nervous about the potential of rain?
I don't really know what to think, to be honest with you. My goals of, if I was at Martinsville or New Hampshire, I'd have different goals right now. But my goal for tomorrow is really just put together a solid race, and hopefully we have a good points day and just keep momentum rolling forward for us. And if the opportunity shows, we can go and capitalize on it. But those guys, I mean, Jensen and Daniel Suarez and those guys that do a lot of this type of stuff, they're really good at it. It's like me when I show up to a quarter mile. It's just, you have a lot of experience with it, and you're really comfortable. So I'd say I kept getting comfortable throughout practice and qualifying, and I'm going to be the guy tomorrow. I don't want to overstep those boundaries and take myself out of it or take our team out of it. I'm just going to hit my marks and make sure we have a solid day.
Is this fun or stressful, or how do you articulate that?
Fun. I mean, I love it. I wish I was a lot faster right now, but it's definitely something that I'm enjoying. And I know, if I could go back out right now after being able to look at everything, we could be, 129, 40, or 50, or right where we need to be. But 50 minutes of practice, no testing, no nothing. I mean, yeah, we get sim time, but it's not the same thing as going out here. I say this all the time. The guys in the early 2000s who were able to go test, and I know it's different, but were able to go test and do all those things, they got a huge advantage over guys who don't. Even the next generation. I've been able to do, I think, 3 tests in my entire National Series career. And, some of these guys that are coming up now in trucks and Xfinity, they haven't even been able to do any yet. So it's it hurts us as drivers not being able to work with our teams and continue to better the communication. But here's what I will say is my hat's off to NASCAR and everybody involved to make this happen, because I'm sure it took a lot of planning to do it, and it's a lot of fun.
What's turn 4 like? How tricky is that off that launch straightaway?
Turn 4, I mean, I keep on creeping into it because I wrecked in the sim quite a bit there with the bumps, and you don't want to overstep it. You don't want to flat spot a tire. So it was just kept getting more and more out of it, and how much further can you go? I honestly think the most treacherous one is, I want to say it's 7 before that left-hander loop, going into that right-hander. I mean, you hit it just wrong. I mean, I just nicked a wheel, and I got lucky it didn't shoot me into the concrete barriers like it looked like it did for a few others. So it's how greedy do you want to get for that lap time, and are you willing to pay the price doing it?
So what's the challenge there?
You just try to, if you can straighten it quicker, you're going to get a straighter shot to the left-hander. So if you turn in sooner, you can hit your right front wheel on that concrete barrier.
You talked about leaving here with a good points day.
Yeah.
We got New Hampshire coming up in a couple of weeks. That has to be something that's circled on your calendar.
Oh yeah. I would say I started preparing as far as what I've liked at some of the other short tracks we've gone to and some of the setup stuff I've liked probably 2 weeks ago. So, you know, if you're going to sneak your way into the playoffs by winning, I feel like that's a place that I can do it. I have a lot of laps there. It's definitely, it fits my style of racing. So we just got to make sure we execute on our part, unload with a lot of speed, and go attack.
The Cup Series doesn't have a lot of tracks where you have to worry about the inside wall, but you have raced at tracks where there's inside walls, right?
Yeah.
Does that give you any kind of leg up?
Well, the difference was I had a left front wheel I could see where it's fenders now. Yeah, I've raced at Oswego, which is, they call it the Steel Palace, and there's an inside wall, and I have hooked a left front on it, but it's just different. The corners aren't rounded with these; they're more pointy. So if you misjudge it, you can grab a tire really easy. So yeah, I have some experience, but it's still different.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit funstretch.com for more racing content.